Hey, what is up? Andrew, it is YouTube here again. We are back with a PayPal request from my friend, Mike Gammon. I'm going to get straight to the message. Hey, Andrew, hope you're doing well. Here's one I've been building up to.
That's what she said.
And now that the groundwork has been properly laid out, here's the greatest song from the Black Sabbath, Tony Martin, Cozy Powell era. You may have noticed several people mentioning the song, and with good reason. This is an epic masterpiece, as Tony Iommi continued to crank out epic songs one after the other. Riff master, Tony Iommi, unbelievable. And with different lineups, of which this is one of the best and most unknown and underrated. The song is When Death Calls from the Headless Cross album. Note this is a lyric video which contains the classic lyric, "Don't laugh in the face of death or your tongue will blister." My memory is that after this album, Geezer agreed with Iommi's request and returned to the fold following the clear up of a dispute about the band's manager. A special note, as you'll see in this video, the solo on the song is by Tony Iommi's best friend, Brian May of Queen. What? Iommi and May would go on to work on several projects together, and Brian May was the person asked to give the induction speech for Black Sabbath at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Very cool. Man, I have got some serious Black Sabbath research still ahead of me. Look, I gotta say, there was some mixed feedback on the last song that I did from the Headless Cross album. I thought that was an absolute banger. I loved it. So if this one is even better and bigger, it's going to be something. Let's check it out. Cymbal swells, keys. Cymbal swells and keys. Not what I associate with Black Sabbath, but hey, nonetheless, open mind. Really dig the last one. Let's keep it going.
He saw the world dim with the glow of the vertical sun. His skin crept cold, knowing that this was the hours of dying. Misguided mortals, you burn with me. Spirit of man cannot.
That voice. Now, I've praised a lot of vocalists on this. I love a good vocal. Love a good vocalist. Bruce Dickinson is one that I've given a lot of praise to. This is some serious vocal chops.
Misguided mortals, you burn with me. Spirit of man cannot be fed. This is the hours of dying. The spirit of man can't be
Anyone who knows me well knows that I love my 80s. Now, this is a very 80s interpretation of Black Sabbath. I'm just going to throw it out there. Might sound like I'm throwing shade for some people. Not for me. I love my 80s. This is great. This is capturing the 80s-ness that I love and the new Black Sabbath-ness that I also love. Unbelievable. That was a killer. chorus. Killer chorus.
Tell me not
Harmonizing.
fear of the flames means that heaven is closer. For I believe Satan lives in the souls of the dying. Misguided mortals, you burn with me. Spirit of man cannot be
Oh my God. Oh.
Don't look in those sunken eyes. Don't look, and you'll stay alive. Don't laugh in the face of death. On your tongue will blister. Can't die until Satan says you die. And Satan takes your soul in the face of death. On your tongue will blister.
Sorry, I can't help but be expressive, I guess, when I listen to music. I just heard something weird in the panning of it was either like in the panning of the overheads or the ride cymbal reverb. There was some weird like doubling effect going on there. That I was just listening to the ride cymbal for a moment, and it took me out of the guitar solo because it had some weird effect on it. It sounded like an overdub, but it might have been a reverb thing or a panning thing. I don't know. Did you catch that? It was a bit odd, but let's keep it going.
Without his wrath,
So I must admit, I'm a little bit confused, or a little bit, I guess, not clear on the lineups for the different iterations of Black Sabbath. So here we've got Tony Martin on vocals, Tony Iommi on guitar. I feel like he is Black Sabbath. He's probably he's the only through line now. He's the only original member on this album by the looks. Lawrence Cottle on bass, Cozy Powell drums, Jeff Nichols on keyboards. Keyboards adds a real flavor, adds a real different timbre, tonal palette to any album. You take a pretty bare bones lineup, like a 4-piece rock band, vocals, bass, guitar, drums, add keys, you drastically change the sound of the band. Man, my take on this is fire. This is absolute fire. Now, I've said this before on the previous one from this album. This does not actually sound like Black Sabbath to me. It does with the guitaring. That is a really solid consistency. The rest, no. I mean, the keys, the vocal acrobatics, which are mind-blowingly amazing, it takes it away from that sort of almost like dirty, 70s kind of garage band, for want of a better term, like rough around the edges. That sound which we know and love as Black Sabbath. This is polished and this is clean, plain. Cozy Powell, killer drummer, so clean. He's a drummer that I don't mention him a lot in the Cozy Powell video because he's just so clean and in the pocket. What's there to say? He's just perfect. These vocals, man. Tony Martin. Right, just Googled him. Tony Martin, British singer. Heavy metal vocalist. Best known for fronting Black Sabbath 87-91 and again 93-97. The band's second longest serving vocalist after Ozzy. He has been involved in many other projects: M3, Misha Calvin, The Cage, Guntini Project, and Phenomena. Not really familiar with any of that, I don't think. Well, look at this. On his 2005 solo album, Scream, Martin performed vocals, bass, drums, violin, and additional guitar parts. So, multi-instrumentalist. And when you are this type of... you're an instrumentalist anyway. That voice, that's an instrument. I've become very vocal focused on this because I think it is just such a standout vocal track. The guitaring, man. I haven't done a good job of describing what Tony Iommi's guitar sound and is playing, his note choices, his rhythmic ability, what it does to my soul. It's like he's got a direct line to me personally of what I want to hear. I don't know how to describe it. He is just a phenomenal guitarist. Some guitarists have a particular skill with harmony or melody or writing hooks or composition or accompanying a singer. I feel like Tony Iommi, his gift, if you want to call it that, his trump card is just a seemingly endless supply of riffs. Where did he get these riffs from? I don't know much about Tony Iommi at all. Who was he listening to? He had to have listened to someone. We're all influenced by someone, even if you know it or not. You're influenced by people. This has come from somewhere. I would love to know who his idols were, because these are crushing riffs and they make for crushing songs. That was an absolute banger, 11 out of 10 on the Spinal Tap scale. Doesn't get much better than this. Guys, until next time, keep chopping wood. Mike Gavin, thank you so much for this total banger of a pick. unbelievable. Cheers, guys. Ciao. Hey, what is up, wood choppers? Please do remember original video links, as always, in the description of each video. Please do go along, check it out, and support the artist. If you enjoy my channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, and leaving a comment down below with what you thought of this video and what you would like me to check out in the future. If you would like to support my channel further, I do have a Patreon. It's just $5 a month and you will get access to the blocked videos. If you have a reaction request that you definitely want to get on the channel, the only way I can guarantee that at this point is via the PayPal link, and it supports the channel. So thanks in advance. And remember, you, as a subscriber of my channel, you get access to a full and free 30-day trial over at DRUMEO. Learn from the world's best drummers and drum teachers, and they've got over 6,000 songs in the database. Downloadable PDFs for those transcriptions, or you can play along, watch in the player, slow down loop sections. It is truly awesome. Go check it out. 30 days free on me. Guys, until next time, keep chopping wood. Take it easy. Ciao.